Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the PootCast podcast. I'm here with my co-hosts Ryan and Violet, and of course our guest She Okami.
Professional.
Hey, Violet. Now I guess it's your turn to ask a question if you like, if you have any.
Uh, how long did the whole process of making the head take?
The hard part was done for me. So the whole construction and building of the head, which would be the foam base, that was already done because I bought it pre-made. So the whole process probably only took me about maybe a month with breaks in between, maybe a month and a half.
Cool.
So I have a rather serious question.
Oh.
Like, it's not really that serious. But it's about how a lot of people seem to think that the furry like fandom is based around fetish, which it is not. It is not. We do know that it is not. It can be in certain occasions, but in general, it is not. But a lot of people are not aware of this. Why do you think this is a thing?
Well, I think it's a thing just because when the media portrays us anywhere, it could be the internet, it could be on the news, it could be in the newspaper, wherever. A lot of people don't see us in a positive light because, they dress up in animal costumes because they're a bunch of weirdos. And so when you introduce the furry vocabulary to someone who has never heard it before, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go on the internet and Google furry. And guess what's going to come up? A bunch of gross, weird, not safe for work items. And of course, they're going to be pushed away from it because it's kind of put in their face really fast, which is why I always say, if you're curious about furries, just ask a furry. Don't Google it, or otherwise you're going to get a bunch of stuff you don't like. So just ask. It's fine.
That's basically how I learned about furries. I went on the subreddit and was just like, yeah, I have some questions, can somebody answer them please? And many people were quick to respond and they just had such nice answers. It was pretty amazing actually.
I have this similar thing. This I don't know when it was because I didn't see it, but a lot of people over here in Belgium that I know watched this TV program about Japanese people, how they go to concerts by like 15-year-old girls and all that, and how they have like these like dakimakura or however you say it, like those pillows and blow up dolls. Yeah, however you pronounce it. And they have like these blow up dolls, to have relations with. And now they just see Japanese people in general as these hentai freaks. And I can never, ever tell my family I like Vocaloid music because they'll think that I'm a fucking...
Oh, there he goes.
No,
He died.
Basically ruined
he's back.
this
he's back.
thing for me.
Can you repeat your last sentence, please?
About how I can't tell my family I like Vocaloid music
that.
because they'll never accept it because they now think it's a fetish thing
See,
for some reason.
Now here's my input on that, and I know it wasn't a question directed towards me, but it's the same thing with furries. When I came out to my parents as a furry, I said, hey, I'm a furry, I like to do this. My mom was like, oh, because she's never heard it before prior. She's like, oh, that's cool, so you just dress up in this costume and you make people laugh and you have fun. And I was like, yes, exactly, that's exactly what it is. My dad knew about furries before I had told him, and guess what he found?
Yeah, I can see where this is going.
So I figured out what furries were by Googling it, which is why I say don't Google it, because you're not going to get the right thing. So, yeah, it's the same thing with any subculture. It doesn't matter which.
I showed my friend a concert, a Vocaloid concert, like a friend who hasn't seen the TV program I mentioned earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And he likes the music too. He enjoyed it. We listened to like an hour of the concert just before we got tired of it. So he definitely did like it. And that's because he has no influence by the media, like portraying it as like a pervert thing.
Yeah, I like Vocaloids too. I got a Miku wallet and a Miku poster.
Cool.
So, hey.
So, a question by me now. Do you have anything to say to people who aren't sure about, like, telling anybody they're a furry because they're just scared of, well, doing that? Just, yeah.
Yes, it is totally understandable to be scared to tell somebody that you're a furry because it's not always looked on in the best of ways. It's not always, shadowed in the greatest light. But it's just a hobby. If you sit somebody down and say, Mom, Dad, I like dancing, and they go, oh my God, you're not my son. It's just a hobby. You don't have to tell them if you don't want to, but if you feel like it's important enough that it would, that it's a big part of your life, and you feel like, oh, hey, you're my friend and I trust you, and I like doing this. And if that, comes between us in our friendship, then that's not my fault.
At some point in time, in the near or distant future, I think it's gonna be easier to come out gay than to come out as being a furry or even liking anime. Even that is gonna go this far. This is how far it's gonna go at some point.
I don't know about all that, but
I think that's how it is now, because now, hear me out though. People are way more accepting right now if you come out as like bisexual, pan, lesbian, gay, whatever you are, and because there's more communities of it, and on my honest opinion, there's never been a better time. But furries, it's kind of like no offense or anything, I don't mean to offend anybody, but it's kind of like a dying thing, and so not many people are interested in it, or like not as many as there used to be. So and people are way more judgmental towards that. But I think it's because they don't know a lot about it, because now everybody's kind of out of the closet, like being gay and stuff, and we have more info on it, and thus we can support it more. So, yeah. Yeah,
but like it's not really like you're gonna support someone for being. You're not gonna give emotional support to someone because they've just found out they are a furry or something, Like, you know what I'm saying?
Should. If they discover themselves as such, their friends should be supportive.
I think it shouldn't be
such a big deal. It shouldn't be such a big deal.
See, and that's where I say, like, yes, it shouldn't be a big deal. But for somebody who's in junior high and high school, this is normally around the time people or kids start discovering who they are as a person. And if they figure out like, oh, hey, I'm a furry, and they didn't bring it up to their friends, but all of a sudden they hear the kids across the hallway talking about furries, like, oh, look at those faggots, look at how cringy they are, look at blah, 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 blah. Then, of course, they're going to be a little intimidated by these people.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Can I say something real quick? Now that you already mentioned the word cringy, can we just talk about those cringy compilation YouTubers? Like, what the fuck? How are those channels accepted? How are those channels okay?
Violet, yesterday. What would I say? Yes. What did I do yesterday?
He ranted for like 5 minutes about the cringe compilations and how stupid they are. It was really funny.
I love.
Oh, I feel like I can do it again. But I have to unleash myself. I can't really bring up any points right now. I think I have to get mad first.
But guys, let's be honest, we gave reaction YouTubers a bad name because they stole other people's videos. They stole other people's videos. But we're just okay with cringe compilation YouTubers who literally don't add anything?
Okay. I'm gonna try and like do what I did yesterday. Yesterday was too perfect though, but let me just try to bring up the same points. So how did I do it yesterday? I was talking about how this was animation meme cringe compilations specifically though.
Okay.
How they basically get this anime. I do not like animation memes, just keep in mind. So they have like an animation meme that was made in like Flip-a-Clip and it looks like total garbage, just a bunch of blobs put together. And then these people are just too lazy to use their own voice. They're too lazy to even use text to speech, for God's sake. They have a text that flashes by way too quickly, by the way. It has some advice in it. It's like, oh yes, you have to work on your anatomy. What the fuck? You can't work on anatomy when it's just a bunch of fucking blobs they made with their finger. Like as if you're a real fucking critic, man. You're so stupid. And then the OCs that they have themselves,
There he goes.
No.
Goodbye.
Okay, we gotta make him repeat his last sentence again.
Some of them, I'm gonna show some pictures on the screen right now in the actual podcast.
Stop, dude. Repeat your last sentence you just cut out.
So I'm gonna show a few of those pictures of their OCs on the podcast, right? They're fucking terrible, man. And then sometimes they even take animation memes by like really talented animators like Wolfichu or someone, and then they just go like, oh, look at this fucking cringe, it's so, look at the music they used, it's so fucking bad. The guy saying it is like an MS Paint fucking circle to an abomination. Why?
It's
I can't stand those.
like those
See-
like man, that's okay. I'll let you talk.
Me?
No, she wanted to say something, I think.
Oh.
Okay, because I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay. I was gonna say that there's two different kinds of cringe compilations. There are the cringe compilations that are actually meant for the cringy supplies, and then there are cringe compilations. What the fuck happened to my voice? I just hit puberty. Excuse me. Okay. So, two types of cringe compilations. Cringe compilations for actual cringy supplies, and then the cringe compilations that make cringy videos because they just don't like the content or they don't like said topic. So they'll make a video about it and call it cringe, and then they'll actually put material by talented people in the video just because they don't like it.
You know what I'm gonna do? You people, just go ahead.
And there he's gone again.
There he goes. But yes. So I actually love
Animation memes. No, not animation memes. Like animation meme cringe comps.
Dude, you cut out
But
again.
like,
You cut out again.
sorry.
he
I'm
seems
gonna
to
look
be the
for.
only one cutting out.
Sorry, I'm upstairs on my attic right now. I'm sorry.
Well, you should be in your attic then.
Can't move my computer right now.
Well,
Jesus.
then do it later. But get it
Oh,
fixed
man,
next time.
Ryan, you're a piece of garbage.
Yeah, I know.
You're European. You're Euro trash.
Thanks.
Nobody likes you. You smell like schnitzel.
You don't even know what the fuck that smells like.
I
Because
know
that
what
fucking
schnitzel
smells
like.
fucking delicious, so shut up!
You smell like schnitzel that has been out for too long. You
Fuck
smell
you.
like schnitzel.
Anyway.
You smell like schnitzel.
Let our guest talk already.
Okay.
No
That's
fighting.
enough schnitzel talk.
No fighting.
So, I actually love me a good cringe compilation. The only thing I would want to change about cringe compilations is reusing the same material, because how many times have I watched a furry cringe compilation and I get all the single furries in every single cringe? It's like there are YouTubers, me, that would love to find themselves in a cringe compilation.
Let's be honest, all the singles furries, it has just been in so many cringe compilations. At this point, it's not cringy anymore. It's just boring. I just want to say this. I think if you want to upload a cringe compilation, it's okay, but at least like talk about what's happening a bit, but not just in a boring way, but in like a way that's actually adding something, because you just can't just take other people's videos. At least that's what I think.
Another reason why people should use new or
The video I was watching.
What? Dude, let her guest
because
talk. Don't disturb.
don't disturb.
Shush.
Wait, was she still talking? I didn't
Yes, she
hear
was.
anything.
Shush. Shush.
I didn't hear anything.
Shush.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Host
I was
fight.
going to say another reason why people who do make cringe compilations should find new or refurbished material is because it's good for your audience retention. Because if you're using the same material as some guy did in another video, then they're just going to skip past it. And all of a sudden, you're only going to get 1 minute and 30 seconds on your video in viewer durations.
True. So, now you may say what you wanted to say.
Yes, go. I am
So
done now.
could you could hear my video that I was watching?
Kinda. But
A
just
little.
Because
slightly.
I don't hear anything. Like, I don't know why, but I can't hear YouTube when
So
I...
do you have external speakers as well?
No.
Oh.
This is weird. Well, that's not... I can't really find one of the cringe compilations I was talking about. Well, I do have one that has text, but there's no OC. But they, like, give their criticism as text. But it's like... Try practicing syncing your animations with the actual audio. But the animation he's giving the
And he's gone again.
It's alright.
it seems just so mean that just...
You cut out again. You cut out again.
So, okay. It seems mean to me to take a really terrible animation meme and then just give some advice. Oh, hey, you should try practicing syncing your animation with your audio. That's all you're gonna say? That's all you're gonna say. It just sounds like you're mocking them to me. It doesn't sound like you're actually wanting to give them any advice.
It's like giving advice like, you can get gas at a gas station.
Yes, exactly. And you're saying that to someone who doesn't have a car.
True.
That's what it is. Here's the link, by the way. Look at the thumbnail.
Oh god.
Look at
Oh
the
my
fucking
god.
thumbnail!
Oh my. What? No. Okay,
Look!
so he's making a cringe compilation, but that is not thumbnail. I know it's supposed to be like that, but it just doesn't look good. Or is that
No,
just me?
I don't think this is intentional. I don't believe it is intentional.
Look at
all.
Look at how he cut out Bill Nye. Why is Bill Nye in the thumbnail?
I don't think
He's boying. He's boying.
I don't care. Why is Bill Nye the fucking science guy in the fucking thumbnail?
because these are terrible people who
Oh my
make
goodness.
this garbage.
See, now we're at our full potential and this podcast is finally going into the right direction. With that, I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Nobody Psych.
We don't have sponsors, you schnitzel.
Just, yeah, reuse your insults. Best idea ever.
Do you have any idea how many?
Okay, this is actually kind of funny. He tries to insult me and he's gone. It's just so perfect. I mean...
Like, I'm like, every time, if you insult me and you go, yeah, hey, what up, nose hole? Because I've heard that one like a million times. If you're gonna say that to me, I'm gonna laugh at you and be like, huh, real original, faggot. Okay, I won't say faggot, that's dumb. But like, it's, no, I mean, I won't be salty if you call my nose big. I know I have a big nose, okay? I don't care.
You're getting off topic.
Insulting people about their nose is fucking useless. Let's get back on topic. And let's stop talking about cringy animation memes and stuff. Let's go back to furries. You know, the thing that this episode's supposed to be about. Yes, thank you.
Well, the episodes drift off all the time. Yeah. Like in Casey, remember that one?
Do you have soda?
What was that one about? What was Casey's podcast about?
Do you have soda over there?
Do you have Burger King? Do you have this thing? Do you have this thing over there?
Europe is magic. Oh. We have everything.
Oh,
we don't.
Oh, you like theme parks? You like theme parks? Yeah.
Do you have those over there?
Yeah.
Do theme parks exist over there? Oh my god, that's amazing.
Did she say that though?
No, she didn't. I'm just mocking her right now because I'm a fucking asshole.
Casey, if you're watching this podcast, we're terribly sorry.
We all love you.
Do not sue, please. Yeah, thank you very much.
Hashtag non-sponsored. What? No, sorry. Did he cut out again or something? I think he might have cut out. Dude, are you still there? No, he cut out, definitely. We'll see if you hear him talking again all of a sudden, then he'll be back. Oh, there
hello?
He is. No, there he is. Welcome
hello,
back.
subscribe to Facing Casey. Not sponsored.
Okay, now, let's try and go back to furries. Let's talk about something else a bit, like let's talk about furry conventions.
Ooh.
Furry conventions. What do you want to know?
Pretty much everything.
I want to know something else about furries, but not about the conventions. Like, I have one more question about furries.
Let's keep that for later. Let's just talk about conventions for a bit. Like, how does a normal convention... Like, I've never been to any convention ever, so I don't know how conventions
I would
are.
Figure... So. Well, being as one of the only hosts or co-hosts that's ever been to a convention, I would figure it's just like any other convention, because conventions are just places where you go where other people who have the same interests as you go. So, yeah.
Yep.
I figure it's not much different.
I believe the only thing that separates a furry convention from other conventions will have
non-furry people.
Well, that, but other conventions will have a show where people can show off their costumes, and then the judges will rate how much, like how good their costume is, and like at the end, first place winner gets like a prize or something. But furries, we have a dance competition. But other than that, I'd say that's the only difference.
That sounds fun.
It is.
Well,
I want to go to a furry convention now because that sounds fun. Just like watching.
That's at all conventions, you guys.
A dance competition?
Yeah, there's always a dance competition. It's really fun.
I've only seen... I'm gonna be honest. Maybe it's different from where you guys are, but I have only been to dance compilations. Look what you did. Dance competitions at furry conventions.
I'm just gonna delete this.
I've been
at
to...
MegaCon. It's quite different.
I suppose it's different all over. I've only been to gaming, anime, and furries, and so far the gaming and anime conventions don't have dance competitions.
Yeah, the gaming one makes sense that it doesn't have one. Do you really want to see gamers dance?
Well, what if it's like like a dancing game?
Oh no! Take all
like it's just dance or something.
Burn all the fucking dancing games. They're so fucking
It's
awkward.
Project Diva on CodCon.
But yeah, a convention is a pretty simple get-together. There's food, there's parties, there's games, there's all that.
I want to go to VidCon
like, a furry
someday.
convention probably has lots of hugging as well, doesn't it? Like from the videos I've seen. Because the videos I've seen, they've been in cringe compilations of furries hugging, but honestly I was just like, oh my god, that's actually adorable. Because how can you fucking
the Leafy
resist
fans
that?
don't find it adorable.
Because they're Leafy fans. They hate everything.
Yep, Leafy fans.
I'm a Leafy fan.
What?
I'm
I'm banning
sure
you.
we all
I'm banning
are.
you. I'm banning you. Okay, I'm not banning you.
So what was your question before we started talking about furry conventions?
Remember the time I did a Leafy impression?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. I've just been called.
What? So are you not gonna ask your question? Because if you're not gonna
Who
ask
had
it,
a
it's
question?
just- you had a question before I asked about conventions. You were like, yeah, I gotta ask a question, but then you didn't.
So the majority of furries I've seen, their personas are canines. Why is that? Like, why?
I wouldn't be able to answer that question to the fullest of its extent because I am not every furry around the world. But
Well, no, but like it seems that they are like most popular, like wolves or
yes,
something.
I
seen a
feel. Now, this is not a for sure answer because I
Not
don't
factual per se.
know. So I feel that a lot of people have canine personas is because the one thing I always hear is, oh, I have a dog persona because dogs are loyal, or I have a dog persona because dogs are friendly, or blah, 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 blah. And then they start like picking all these traits from domestic dogs that fit with their personality traits. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why a lot of people, or a lot of furries, have canine personas, is because they can relate to a dog better they can relate to a kangaroo.
Well, if that's the case, I guess a lot of furries don't like cats.
I love cats.
I know you have one. Because I saw it on Twitter today.
Yes.
And it's an adorable cat. I already mentioned it, but it's really adorable. Check her Twitter.
I already saw it.
What?
I already saw it.
No, I was talking to the people watching a podcast. They need to check your Twitter. That cat is adorable.
Oh, okay. Hi. You can check my Twitter if you want to.
Your Twitter's gonna be linked in the fucking description.
Dog persona has a cat. Well, she has a cat. Like dog has cat. That's what I'm going at here.
Yes.
Well, dogs don't naturally dislike cats, but their body language is just different, so that gives like chances of confusion. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's
Now,
why. Yeah.
see, like, I've noticed dogs don't have a lot of problems with cats. Dogs are normally very friendly towards other animals. I mean, unless they're a territorial dog. That's not fun.
Or hunting, like they were bred to hunt. Those are
And stuff.
I had a dog that was bred to hunt, and he got along with my cat just fine.
yeah, introduce him to my chipmunk.
So, but it's always cats that have a problem with dogs, and I always feel like the cats have the problem with the dogs because they're smaller, so they feel threatened by the dog's size.
My dog just wants to play with them, and then the cats just don't want to play with her. That's what happens to me all the time. Then it ends up with either her losing interest or running after it. She likes to run after rabbits. She's not a hunting dog at all. She likes to run after rabbits because she thinks they want to play.
Just hunting stuff.
Like, that's but she goes after them, like, not to catch them or nothing, because whenever she, like, drives them in a corner, she's just, like, sniffs at them and, like, wags her tail like she wants to play.
And he's gone. God damn it.
Hey guys, I'll have to go in like 5 minutes.
Oh, sad.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, you can
Did
go
you have
anytime you want.
Minute questions?
We're still
Yeah.
recording, so...
Did I cut out again?
Yes, you did.
Oh. Well, okay, I guess my story wasn't interesting enough.
Discord has a new quality filter. Every time he says something stupid, his mic just gets turned off.
It wasn't stupid!
Well,
It
who
was
knows?
cute.
We didn't hear it.
It was cute. It wasn't stupid. It was cute.
Dogs are always cute, so...
Okay, well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Okami.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Oh, are you going?
Yeah.
So I guess we're just gonna be continuing the podcast for a bit longer because we haven't gotten to our normal runtime yet.
How long have we been recording yet?
Well, 27 minutes normally, but there's like loads of
That's
breaks. There's loads of breaks, let's not forget that. Because you cut
Yeah.
out pretty often.
This is gonna be like the worst episode to edit for me.
But it's at least, I think it's, right now that it works, it's actually a pretty good episode because I'm really enjoying the time right here, right now, because I just get to talk to, well...
A furry.
Yes,
That
you
too,
get to
that
talk
too.
to a furry.
Yep.
That's still
That's
her
what he
only
wanted to do.
personality trait, a furry.
Yep, you get to talk to the furry. And that makes you really happy.
The furry. The furry. You know what? Guys, look at Discord. I'm just gonna... Perfect. There we are.
Oh, for the people...
And
He's gone!
he's like a magician. He just disappears now and then.
He's Mr. Houdini.
Oh, now he's back.
Oh! Girl. What the fuck was that?
I'm scared.
I have officially made an ass of myself yet again. There is no way there is ever gonna be an episode of PootCast where I do not embarrass myself. There's no way.
You're fucking
Never
killing
happened.
me, dude. You're fucking killing me!
Well, at least someone's enjoying my stupidity.
Yep.
Seriously, there is a moment in every single one where I just make an ass of myself.
That's why I enjoy watching it so much. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe if we get viewers, there'll be a compilation of you making yourself look stupid.
Yeah, I actually wanted to make like compilations of like things we do, like shit HB70 says and shit Ryan says and all that.
Well, shit Ryan says would probably just be me going fucking. Because that's
Yeah,
all I
same.
say. That's literally all I say, so...
So
fucking
it's
hell,
gonna
why not?
be with me it's gonna be me embarrassing myself and rants. Those two. It's gonna be just gonna be like 2 videos, like HB70 snaps and HB70 makes an ass of himself.
So, let's
And
continue
then-
our conversation about furries. What's there to ask still? We could just stop
Oh right,
questioning
furries.
stuff.
We were supposed to talk about furries.
Yeah. We could just stop asking questions and just start talking normally about the fandom. Just everybody says whatever they're thinking about right now. Just a chill round of just talking, you know what I mean? I guess not.
I don't think. No, I'm not allowed to ask you questions anymore.
Yeah,
we're not allowed to talk about furries.
There aren't any questions
I
anymore.
have. I have a good one.
Okay, ask it. Ask away.
So what drove you to be a furry? What was like the thing like where you said, "Oh, hey, I'd like to get on that"?
I was in junior high. I was in the 7th grade, and I was doing a project for school, and I was looking up animal pictures for my project. And you know how when you stay on the internet for too long, your first result doesn't turn into your ending result. So with the search of animals, I started diving deeper and deeper into the internet, and I found people dressing up in animal costumes. So these were their like fursuits, and I was like, oh, those are kind of cute. And so I started looking at a few more, and eventually after going through all of that, I found all the art and all the fursuit makers and all the talented people in the community and the YouTubers and the etc. etc. So I was like, this looks like fun. I'm gonna do that now. And so I did.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go to Google Images and type animals. Just then see how long it takes for me to come across a furry. Okay, so I see a lot of DreamWorks. Here's Manny from Ice Age.
Okay, while you're googling all of that, I'm just gonna ask another question, so we keep this whole thing going along. Now I just want to ask you about your opinion on something, but I'm not gonna say the word. I'm just gonna type it in chat, and let's not say the word, because if people start googling it, well, we'll give furries a bad name again. So I'm just gonna put it in chat right now. Nobody says the word, okay? Thank you very much.
You can just ask me the question.
No, I won't say it. I won't say the word. I feel awkward saying it because I don't wanna explain how I know it.
I'm so edgy.
It's not a surprise that you would know it. Most people do. So, for people who can't read the chat, the word he sent to me is a mersuiter. And if you relax, you wanted to know, I'm going to explain it to you. So, a mersuiter, for the people who don't know, is a person who will dress up in their costume and have relations with their partner while wearing this costume. And I'm not going to deny the fact that it happens, because it does. If it didn't, then it wouldn't be a problem. But I always say that as long as you're keeping it in the privacy of your bedroom or your home and it's not physically harming others, then I don't have a problem with what you do in your free time. It's your free time. You use it how you want to use it. As long as it's not bothering me, there's no problem.
Alright. So let's go on to the next thing I wanted to talk about. It's like, it's been going around in the news, and it's also been giving furries a really bad name. Dude, can you scroll any louder? Thank you. So the thing was like, stop it.
Dude, ask your question.
Yeah,
God damn it!
It's not really a question. It's just something I want to say and then just add on to it. So what it was like at a recent convention, like it was this year, it's not that recent anymore, there was a furry in a fursuit with the Confederate flag on it, holding up a sign that said Trump. Well, honestly, the fursuit was really well made and it looked really good, besides of the part with the Confederate flag. But like, what do you guys think about that? Like, just, do you think he's actually not really a furry and just trying to...
He's a furry. He's a furry.
Your audio cut out, so what exactly did he look like?
Well,
It was
didn't
a
tell us what
Confederate flag fursuit, and this was at AntlerCon 2017.
Okay, so yeah, I think he's like a very southern furry, I tell you what.
So, I don't have a problem with you believing in whatever you want to believe. If you're a very Confederate person, then yeah, go ahead, be a Confederate person. You're not me, I'm not you. You do whatever you want. See, now here's the thing. Yes, the art of the fursuit, it was well made. The little stars are a very difficult piece to sew into a fursuit, and it was nicely made. But he wasn't doing it for his beliefs. He had that suit made to quite literally be a troll and make everyone at the convention upset. So he achieved his goal ultimately, because a lot of people were quite upset. Not to mention, he did not pay his submission fee to get into the convention.
So, in that case, props to staff for actually escorting him out in a very professional way. Like, they covered him in bed sheets and stuff and then just brought him out. Yeah, that happened. They covered him in a bed sheet so you couldn't see what was on his fursuit. But that was very well done. Like, they had him out pretty quickly, I guess. Like, there are some pictures of him, but then it's just like staff escorting him out. So we should just be happy that the staff reacted in this manner.
Yes. Now, with the whole bedsheet thing, I wouldn't say if it was a good or a bad call to wrap him up in a bedsheet. If it was me, I wouldn't have, just because everybody knew he was there already. Everyone's seen it. Pictures were already taken. Damage was already done. So I would have just said, hey, you didn't pay your submission, so you need to leave now. So that would be the end of that.
Wait, I'm gonna look it up. Is there like a video of it?
No, there's a whole bunch of furry YouTubers who put in their 2 cents about this Confederate flag suitor, but he's all over.
Confederate flag furry. Okay. Oh, I can see him. It's on his back, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, and yeah, guess what? He's a wolf or a fox. I think he's a fox. I don't know.
I can't really tell with that.
Oh God.
It doesn't matter what animal it is. See, now something you may not know about this guy. Do you know who Lemonade Coyote is?
No.
I have no idea who that is, but I did find this cool picture right here.
Okay. So, Lemonade Coyote is a furry, a man, I guess I could say. He was a guy who was very supportive of his small town, and I believe he was an EMT. He was also a fursuiter. Now, he had passed away during a call, and he got into a car accident which killed him and his partner in the vehicle. So he wasn't just known for being a furry, he was known for also helping people and saving lives. So when he passed away, it was quite tragic and devastating for everyone to hear about. So his Lemonade Coyote suit was very well known and very, special to everybody in the community and to everybody else who knew him as a whole. And this guy, this Confederate flag fursuiter, is the same guy. He got an imitation Lemonade Coyote suit and was walking around in Lemonade Coyote.
Oh, so it's like the Lemonade Coyote suit, but with a Confederate flag suit.
No. The Confederate flag suit is a different suit from his imitation suit. He has separate.
It's imitation, but it looks like the suit from the other guy, or
no. So it's the same guy who was wearing the Confederate flag suit. The suits themselves are not the same. It was the same person.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
I don't really so the person who wore the Confederate flag suit also wore like an imitation suit of this furry who passed away.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I don't see that being disrespectful unless he was doing it like ironic thing.
Apparently,
He probably was.
He said it was to honor Lemonade Coyote's memory, but with all the stunts he's pulled and all the, final acts and trolling that he's done, I wouldn't necessarily say that was true. Am I calling him a liar? Maybe, but I have never met this man personally, and to be honest, I don't think I really do. So I can't really put my 2 cents in on the matter if I don't know him very well.
So you said this was at Anthrocon, so I've actually heard some rumors that something else went on there. I don't remember what they said, but apparently there was something happening with projectors or something. I don't know if that's true, but I don't know.
I don't know if it's true as well, but the rumor is the
I know
staff...
again. They played Yif on like a building, didn't they? Like that's a rumor.
I believe it was one of the I don't know, it's just a rumor, so what I'm saying could be completely irrelevant, but I believe it was the con staff's projector, and they were projecting ads for the convention on the sides of buildings. So like, oh, come to Anthrocon, or Anthrocon 2017 is happening now, just stuff like that.
So basically, like at Gamescom in Germany, like they have this big projector that always goes back from mach dich bereit zu kotzen, and then it just says Gamescom and the year. Which means get ready to puke, so I don't know what's up with that, but that's just the thing.
So it was just like basic advertisements, but then, this idiot, I think it was an idiot and like his friends, they got a hold of the projector and they started like, displaying inappropriate things on these buildings, and it was not fun. Now, do I know if that's 100% true? No. It's just what I've heard.
I don't know why, but I feel like if it was real, I think people would have taken pictures. So far, I've not seen any pictures. But
There's one picture. There's one picture. And my voice is like, what happened? My voice is not okay today.
Well, it happens to everyone sometimes. But I've not seen a picture so far, and if there's like one picture that people know, well, it could as well be faked, but, well, we don't know, so we can't really tell, can we? So is there anything else we should talk about?
I don't know, but like, how long are we in the podcast already?
No, it's been like half an hour or something, a bit over, like 40 minutes or something. But we shouldn't forget there's loads of blank time always.
Here's your picture.
Oh Jesus, that's a bit direct, isn't it?
What the? Oh.
Yeah.
Gee.
Okay, dude, that's called a GIF. That's just another example of Rule 34. If it exists, there's one of it. So we shouldn't really judge, should we?
Is that really on a building somewhere? What?
That was supposed to be the image taken at Anthrocon when these people took over the projector.
Oh, it's a projector. Oh yeah, right. Now I'm seeing it. Yeah, okay. So they this was shown on a street somewhere.
Pretty much.
On like a very busy like city street block.
I really
don't think we should mind. Like I don't think we should really believe this right now. If there's like if more pictures surface, then maybe. But right now, this one picture, it just doesn't do it for me, to be honest.
Yes, like, I know, there are people out there who are very good at Photoshop and manipulating pictures, so it could be possible that it's fake, which is why I said I don't know 100% if it is true, but no, that's the picture, so I thought I'd show ya.
We should probably send it to someone like Captain Disillusion, if you guys know who that is. He like does this. He busts fake videos because he's actually like a visual arts dude, and he's pretty good at his stuff. But let's talk about like more stuff about like that. What's like have I asked that question? I don't think I have. What's the worst thing that happened to you at a convention so far? Has there been a worst thing so far?
No, nothing bad has really happened to me when I've been at conventions. It just gets really hot when I'm suiting, so other than the fact that I almost have a heat stroke every time I put on my costume, I wouldn't necessarily say that counts, though.
Idea for an invention. Ventilated fursuits.
Oh, they have those. There are people that have fans installed inside their fursuits.
Oh my god, yes.
Doesn't it get heavy?
Well, of course
no,
it gets
I don't
heavy
think so.
sometimes. Like, and it depends what is in your fursuit. Of course it gets heavy. Then
They're small fans. They're not going to be gigantic,
those desk
like
fans,
industrial
those
fans.
USB desk fans, stuff like that. But at least
So-
people are ventilated.
Yes. So I wouldn't say anything bad has happened to me. Nobody has given me a hard time. No one has said anything rude or vulgar to me. No one's touched me inappropriately. So yeah, my cons are genuinely a good experience.
So another question which I kind of have to ask, what's like, or I kind of want to ask, what's like the for you worst comment you've ever gotten on YouTube? Like just
That's
in
a good
general,
one.
just in general, not like yeah you're a fucking faggot, but something that actually like kind of hurt. Like I don't know how, but there's like always this one comment you get in your life, and it's just like it kind of hurts you, but you get over it pretty quickly.
I wouldn't necessarily say there is, just because all the people who comment on my videos are quite young. I wouldn't necessarily say they're adults. So of course they're gonna be kind of immature and like, oh, kill yourself or drink bleach or
Oh no.
you're a faggot or whatever. So it's all genuinely the same stuff, and none of it ever really bothers me because they're just words. Words.
Yeah,
don't really-
like you get desensitized to that stuff pretty quickly. I remember like when I uploaded a promo for one of my animations I was working on, like the same day I had like this fucking man-child just saying like this was at a time where I was really bad at drawing, like way worse than I am now. So they were like, "You're never gonna have a future in this, you faggot. Just either stop drawing or fucking kill yourself." No, I'm like, this is back when I kind of cared about people saying that to me. Like that's when it kind of hurts still. But now when I get a comment like that, it's just. I wouldn't even delete it or anything. I'm
Yeah,
like, this is what you. I used to delete comments back then,
Same.
Yeah.
but I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I
like-
don't delete comments. I let them marinate because I love listening and I love reading them.
Yeah, now I just kind of want people to like say that sort of stuff because it's like they're gonna look back to that comment in a few years if they ever come across my video again, and they're gonna be like, oh.
And he's gone.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I do when I see
Oh, there
old
he
comments
is
of
again.
myself.
There he is again.
Oh god. How long was I out?
Oh, about like 15 seconds.
Oh, forgot. So I said, I hope they see their comments again after a few years,
Yeah.
so that they go like, oh, that was pretty gay of me, that was pretty cringy of me to say that stuff, because sometimes I find old comments of myself from like 2 years ago and I go, ooh, wow, that's stupid, why did I ever say that?
Okay, now I've also gotten some YouTube comments like back when I started, someone saying you're gay would actually pretty much, like, it would be for me like somebody would actually punch me in real life. But now I'm just like, when somebody comments you're gay, I just comment back something like, well, almost, but not really, but you know, kinda. Like just something that doesn't really make sense, but well, it kind of defeats the purpose of their original comment. So just, yeah.
Yes, I do that. I normally try to respond to all the hate comments I can. I've heard that I take my hate comments well, because that's what they want. They want a reaction out of you. They want you to get triggered and turn into an SJW. So, let's see, what was it? Just recently I had someone comment on one of my videos and he says, oh, this is so cringy, it belongs in a cringe compilation. And me, being the person I am, I actually want to be in a cringe compilation. I reply back, I know, but I have not found myself in any.
I think you posted that one on Twitter, didn't you?
Did I? I don't know.
I think I saw it on Twitter, but I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But it was just like, oh yeah, so I sent him that reply, and he replies back is like, oh, you didn't like freak out or anything. I was like, yeah, why would I?
Honestly, freaking out over a YouTube comment, it's like just not worth it.
It's a waste of
I think
energy.
if you're gonna reply to a hate comment, you should like never be salty or like show anything that they could take as salty, or just don't reply. Either of one of those. Like I don't get salty, but sometimes people think I am. Because
So
they interpret it in a weird way. That they make it sound salty in their head, but really I don't want to sound salty at all.
Yeah.
I think I should tell the Nux Too Much story now. Or as he goes by now, Nux. So he's a good friend of mine and he also makes videos. So he made a video once about this YouTuber called Robot Gamer, which is just like this GIF of a robot playing where a face cam is supposed to be, whilst he plays my favorite game of all time, Minecraft.
Oh my.
But he does like stuff like, okay, now we're playing survival games, but this time not with swords, but with fidget spinners. And that was the moment I wanted yes, I wanted to kill myself too. So Nux makes a video about him, and it was a really funny video. And all of a sudden this kid comments, Nux Too Much, you are gay, you should kill yourself, you are retarded. And that's how he wrote it. So he made a reply video to that, making fun of the kid, and he was like, yeah, hashtag retarded squad. And we started all commenting that on the kid's videos. So the kid...
Wait. Your audio fucked up again. What did the kid comment?
The kid commented, Nux, you are stupid and you should kill yourself. The robot squad is gonna come find you. And you are retarded. That's legit how he wrote it. So Nux makes a video, and at the end he says like, hashtag retarded squad. Many people, even me, we start commenting that on the kid's videos. So the kid starts replying to us. We just said hashtag retarded squad. That's all we commented. And the kid was like, fuck off, you little fuckhead. And that's legit what the 11-year-old kid responded. The kid called me a cunt. When I was 11, I didn't even know what the word cunt means. So,
that just means he has potty mouth parents.
So what then happened was the funniest thing. The kid suddenly posts a video called "This dickhead is making fun of me." And
you sent me the screen.
I sent you that screenshot. So he was like saying Nux Too Much is a YouTuber. He made a video about Robot Gamer, and yes, Robot Gamer is kinda retarded, but he's cool. Like fuck, why is he retarded and you're still fucking like, yeah, he's still the best and you suck, Nux. But then like he goes on to say something like, well, now hate on Nux too much, everybody. I posted his channel in the description. And then he went up close to his microphone. This is legit how he said it. If you want a war, Nux, I'm gonna give you a war. And the kid has 10 subscribers. Nux has like 700 subscribers right now. I don't think there's gonna be a war. But honestly, I was literally laughing my ass off at every second where this happened. Like, just retarded. That was what they did for me. I mean, he can tell me to kill myself, but he can't call me retarded. So, yeah. Do you guys have any stories like that? Like where a kid was like, you are stupid, but then they misspelled stupid or something?
Well, not really, but I do have... There's like a channel, I think it's deleted now, but it was called HPD7D Hater, and then his profile picture was just a still image of a frame from my series where I just had to lick egg off of a wall.
Oh god. Is that like from the Yaka series?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you told me about
that was episode 10, by the way. It's coming out real soon.
So that one's coming back.
Yeah, that one's coming back. If you can't follow right now, there was this really stupid series I made and I privated all the episodes. But now I'm bringing most of them back because I miss it so much and it's really bad. Don't watch it. You're probably not planning on, but just in case, just don't. It's not good.
Actually do watch it because the way they talk so fast.
She shouldn't watch.
I know Dutch now, but I still can't follow. Why do you guys talk so fast? Like, slow down. I think he's gone.
You can do whatever. It's not good. Don't expect good.
You were
it's
gone
not
for
good.
a second again. But like,
what?
Yeah, you were gone for a second again.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I looked back at your old videos in Dutch, and honestly, they're pretty amazing because just of the way you talk. Like, I love hearing people talk in different languages. I think it's pretty amazing.
You want to hear me say sub sandwich in Dutch again?
Yes.
I'm again.
Oh my.
Fucking hell. Like, the weird words I know, like the weirdest word in Dutch I know pretty much is just fucking newspaper. That's like the weirdest word I know. Because it's just...
The Gazette?
What?
The Gazette?
No. Wasn't it like...
Krant.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's Netherlands Dutch though.
But why?
Like in Belgium Dutch, it's Gazette.
Honestly, like, I think the word's just funny because who came up with that? Again,
hey, who comes up with words?
Some drunk German came up with Dutch. That's a fact. I guess.
Yeah, but still.
I guess.
It's cool. It's cool how it's so different then.
Yeah.
Like, this is a thing that I've been thinking about for a long time. You people are probably not gonna be able to answer it, but like, who came up with words? Like, was it just like one guy and he points at a stick and he goes, stick, and then people just go with it?
Mm-hmm.
But we gotta think of this. The brain named itself. Just let that sink in. The brain named itself.
Awesome.
I think like the thing about like, see, just for me, I think German is the worst language of them all. I don't know how we're coming to languages now, but like I have like this fucking letter right here. Sehr geehrter Herr, my real name. Ich freue mich, Ihnen dieses Lehrstellenangebot übermitteln zu können. Bewerben Sie sich bitte umgehend, so wie im Inserat beschrieben. Like, half of these words just mean the same thing.
Yeah, I have no idea what you just said. That's fine.
There was no point in you reading that other than
Yeah, but it's
proving
fun.
that
It's
German is weird.
Yeah. Well, we can prove that German is weird just by saying those magic letters, like sharp S, because which other language uses a fucking sharp S?
Oh
And
yeah,
then-
that thing.
Then
that's an S?
Yeah.
U.
Yeah, Dutch doesn't have that. Dutch doesn't have it. Like French has also like a weird little letter, but and then Dutch
And
doesn't.
then there's like the das thing, which is like back then we wrote it like that, but now we write it like that because we want to get rid of the sharp S. Why? Like, keep it. I don't mind the sharp S. We need it for words like Straße. Okay, I'm going full German now. I'm stopping right now. Okay, we've been recording for 40 minutes now. I don't know if you want to stop or something, but I guess it's your podcast, so you decide, mate.
It's not my podcast.
It's our
like,
podcast, but you decide. Fuck you. That's why. And suddenly, there was silence.
Some more. Would anyone want to
You
hear
cut
me
out
go
again.
full Belgium?
You cut out again.
So I was saying, let's milk it some more. Anyone want Belgian?
Yeah,
No.
go full Belgium, man. That's fun.
What was that? A no?
Yes, that was a
Then-
yes. Yes.
No. Did she say no?
It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
It's fun, trust me.
Well, why don't you say something and I'll say me throw words or sentences at me. I'll go Belgian. I don't care. Just say something and I'll go Belgian.
I like it up the ass. Say it in
Ah.
Dutch.
Ik hou ervan in mijn kont!
What?
Ik vind het leuk in mijn kont, jongen! Okay, anything else? Come on. No?
I don't know any other sentences. Come on, Chi, you probably know something. It's fun.
Oh, I don't know.
Something
I-
random,
You're
goddammit.
putting pressure on her.
Did you just assume my gender?
Yes, I did.
I'm a proud
Fight
Apache
me.
helicopter.
Exactly.
Are you a
See,
him?
he gets
Do you
it.
does she have a penis?
You know what? What I do in the privacy of my own home is none of your business.
So you have a penis then. I'm gonna assume that you have a penis.
See, this podcast is
Yes.
just. This podcast is for the whole family, innit? Watch it with your
What?
kids. Watch it with your kids right now.
What were your kids?
The fucking podcast right now.
Yeah, like just accusing someone of having a dick. Like that's like we are the first people ever to accuse somebody of having male genitalia.
Wow.
Wow. Super progressive, right?
Well done,
What-
people.
what-
well
what-
done.
Hey Okami,
Huh?
what you think of the Nintendo Switch?
I don't have one.
What do
So
you
I
think
don't
of
know.
it? But like, do you want one? Do you not care about it or so? Or like, what's your opinion on it?
I don't really care as much as some people hype it up to be.
I really want it.
It looks kind of cool. It does seem interesting, but I'm not ready to drop like $300.
Oh yeah, I've been saving up. I'm gonna pay like 380 euros, but it's like the console with Splatoon included. So
I don't know if you're able to hear the Nintendo Switch noises right now.
I hear it.
yeah, I know you have a Switch. He always rubs it in that he has a Switch and I don't. I know you have a Switch, mate.
It's fucking
don't-
funny though.
Could you stop? You're like rubbing it in your mic. Like, listen to the joy.
How far along are we on the podcast? I forgot.
Well,
to ask.
now we've gone 1 full hour, and we still have half an hour of the other recording. Oh jeez, what did I just do?
I think that's a good amount of time. I mean, unless you guys have more questions for me.
Well, I think...
When have we asked the last question?
A long time ago.
Podcast
is a mess.
This episode is gonna destroy the bad name furries have. We succeeded. This episode on its own
by fucking
is
talking German and Dutch. We destroyed all the fucking...
This podcast is going to end world hunger!
Wow. You seem to be really full of yourself.
That's not how I wanted to come over at
this
all.
This podcast is the cure for cancer!
And AIDS! If anyone still cares about AIDS. Oh god.
By the way, I'm sorry, wait, we miss saying sorry every 10 minutes. God damn it.
Oh,
yeah, we don't have to say sorry anymore because now the recording actually works.
Yep, but still, sorry for having to listen to this.
Sorry for you know what? You know what? This podcast went to shit right when Violet left.
Yes.
See, this is what I keep saying, right? If you haven't noticed yet, I'm pretty sure you have. Me and Ryan are complete fucking unredeemable assholes.
And fucking retards.
Yes. So we need like a voice of reason, like to keep us to like pull on our.
And he's
gone. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you.
I don't know why this podcast turned
Fucked it up.
Oh yeah, there he is. There he is.
Oh god!
Yeah.
So basically what I said was Violet had a wild card. That's not what I said at all! No, I said Violet is the voice of reason, okay? She left, now we had a wild card, and we fucked the podcast up.
Okay.
It's because when she's here, she's like here to pull on our leashes when we were going to, when we were playing a bit too rough.
Oh my.
Yeah. And now we kind of drifted off, and then we started talking about saying things in our languages, and then, hey wait, is this supposed to be a furry episode?
You know, I think I gotta do something really quick. It's really important.
Did you just want to end it now then?
I think we should end it now because it's not gonna get better anymore.
We've reached the pinnacle of stupidity. Okay. Thank you guys for watching so much. For watching this monstrosity of an episode. I say it every single episode, maybe not last time. I think last episode ended with Ryan saying yee.
Yee. Well, I'm gonna end the recording now. Okay, so say your last words.
Goodbye. Oh god.
Did you just say something in Dutch that sounded very Dutch? Goodbye.